Hello everyone, welcome to Zombie Co Gaming. This is a looking for group random dungeon that I healed on my Holy Paladin. I thought this was a great example of the types of groups you're going to be running with. This group, they weren't bad. They had a few issues with using interrupts during boss fights, and I think they had some issues during the second boss fight, staying within range, stuff like that. But I thought it was a great example of what you're going to be typically dealing with as a Holy Paladin when you're healing random groups. So now this group is completely random. I don't know any of the people, and thankfully we ended up getting a good tank. So let's go ahead and get started here. Now, a few tips on the trash you're going to be dealing with. Typically, you're not going to have to pop cooldowns, but don't be afraid to. If you see high damage situations, throw up an Aura Mastery, do Avenging Wrath. Do what you got to do to keep that tank alive, because you're not always going to have... This bear tank was actually pretty beefy, and he skipped a lot of the boss fights. So, something else you might do is throw down a macro, reminding everybody to use their interrupts, stuns, if they have a dispel for the tank, stuff like that, because paladins have a 10-second cooldown on their cleanse, so we typically can get like one person cleared before the debuff's already run its course. So reminding people that they have all these helpful abilities besides sitting there hitting the DPS rotation that they're ingrained with is kind of helpful to remind them, because I swear they just get hypnotized sometimes or something like that and just expect you to carry them, unfortunately. So yeah, just be aware of that. You might have to create a macro telling people how to do their job.
Intruders, they will not get far.
Alright, so for this fight, we actually did pretty well. I think somebody ended up getting chained into one of the patrols, and the DPS was also focusing on the ads when they should have been focusing on the boss. So just keep that in mind here. But like I said, this is what you're going to be dealing with when you're healing random groups. People don't always know what's going on. Sometimes, especially the DPS, will jump in and kind of expect you to carry them, unfortunately. But that's the way it goes. So unless you want to get booted for not healing people that were standing and stuff, not knowing their roles, you kind of got to get used to it. So yeah, other than that, though, this fight actually did go down pretty well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on it.
Ah, we meet again,
The main thing on these fights is knowing when to use your cooldowns, not popping Avenging Wrath too early, stuff like that, or Aura Mastery. Now, as you can see, they're hitting the ads, and they're not even... You'll see them, they're casting spells like that. These ads shouldn't be getting off spells, but... Thankfully, we have a good tank and healer, so we were able to get through the fight pretty well.
nowhere to hide.
He's too far away.
closer.
Okay, so for this fight, basically staying in range of the tank and healer is key, and then getting off your interrupts as well. This group did not do any of that. Basically, I had to choose between staying by the tank and running out of the goo. You're going to see me constantly running, and that's because they were not interrupting the spit or any of the other abilities, and that makes it completely difficult on the healer. So here's a great example of what not to do if you're DPS in this fight. Thankfully, the tank and healer were able to recover, and we ended up taking him down first try.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. Closer. I'm out of range.
Continue the ritual! I will handle these fools!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction! Landwalkers! The waters rise! A storm is gathering!
Alright, so basically for this fight, it's all about dodging the stuff on the ground. It's basically tank and spank with some moments of high damage for the tank. The DPS and everybody else needs to be aware, though, when you get bubbles, you do need to stay in the lightning and get that debuff off. The only way to do that is to take damage, so just be aware of that, and you'll be beating this guy before you know it.
You killed my son! Your punishment is death. How long can you hold your breath, I wonder? Beware. Before the crashing waves comes the quake. Beware. Please, obey my command. Beware. Before the crashing waves comes the quake. How long can you hold your breath, I wonder? Beware. The ocean will sweep you away. Beware. Before the crashing waves comes the quake. Cannot survive. Beware. The ocean will sweep you away. Beware. Before the crashing waves comes the quake. The storm awakens. She is almost here.
I'm out of range.
Alright, so for this fight, much like the Hydras, you're going to want to stay in range, dodge stuff on the ground, stuff like that. But the main part of it is just staying in range of the heals and not getting too far out. You're going to notice the mage on this gets so far out that I can barely even get in range to heal him periodically. I ended up having to choose between the tank and the DPS, and obviously I'm going to choose the tank in that situation, or else we all die. So just be aware of that. If you're DPS, make it easier on your healer. Stay in range, because as you're going to see, I'm going to be dodging waves, trying to get in range of this guy, heal the tank. It's hectic. So just do what you can. Help out your healer. Alright, excellent. So let's go ahead and see if we finish this off.
I'm out of range.
Okay, as you can see, despite the fact that the mage is completely out of range, we're actually doing pretty good, and we managed to finish off the boss. So just keep in mind, if you're DPS, stay closer to your healer, make it easy, and don't forget to interrupt for the love of everything holy. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Alright, excellent. We got an epic. Warforged and everything, so. Alright, everybody, if you enjoyed the video, hopefully it helped you out. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and if you're a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe. Take care, everybody, and good gaming.